Hello once again. My name is Mildred, a community volunteer or VHT.
And I am Musa, a VHT as well.
Welcome to Health is Made at Home.
To help us improve the health of our communities, this program has been prepared to build upon the knowledge and information you as VHTs already have on good feeding practices for babies after 6 months and older.
I hope you shared the discussions we had last time with your partners, friends, and community members about why it is important that mothers identify the danger signs in babies. Musa, remind us about what we discussed last time.
In the previous session, we learned that if a newborn baby has any of the following danger signs, it means that the baby is too ill to be treated at home. The danger signs are difficulty in breathing, if the baby is too hot or too cold, is not able to breastfeed, has redness around the umbilical cord, a bleeding umbilical cord, or an umbilical cord with pus, or if the baby has convulsions or abnormal movement.
Remember that a sick newborn can die quickly if proper care is not sought immediately. So make sure a baby with any of the above danger signs is taken to a health center or hospital immediately, day or night. If you wait for the baby to get better, he or she could die. Do not wait.
We also learned that the umbilical cord needs to be kept clean. Let the cord dry and fall off naturally. Do not put anything, creams, oils, or anything on the umbilical cord, and should urine or stool touch the cord, quickly wash the cord with soap and water and dry it with a clean cloth. Do not put anything else on it.
Thank you very much, Musa. Now, in this session, we will learn more about when a baby should start eating something else other than breast milk, what kind of food they should eat, and how much they should be given.
We will also listen to a short play, and then each one of you will have an opportunity for discussion as a group to learn and reflect on the new information and recommended behaviors that we will have shared.
After 6 months, breast milk alone is not enough for babies. Babies need to start eating a variety of foods to help them grow healthy and strong.
Let us hear the story of Viola, a VHT, and baby Carol, and after listening to the story, we shall discuss the information that will be discussed.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Hello?
How are you, Mama Carol?
I'm fine, Mama Viola. You're welcome.
I'm glad to hear you're well. Is this a good time for me to visit or should I come back another time?
This is a good time. It's okay, have a seat.
Where is baby Carol, by the way? Like I had promised, I have come to discuss what you can do to make sure you and baby Carol stay healthy. Ah, there she is. Good girl. How is she doing?
She's okay. She loves to breastfeed, but my breasts don't have enough milk to make her satisfied anymore. So she's always crying. But my mother-in-law has told me she needs to start eating food.
How old is she now?
6 months and 2 weeks.
Your mother-in-law is right. At 6 months, baby Carol is ready for more than breast milk.
Well, I'm preparing porridge made out of maize flour for her. There, it's ready now.
But why is it too watery, Mama Carol?
My mother-in-law said because baby Carol is still too young and her stomach is too small, I should give her watery porridge.
The truth is, if you continue to give her watery porridge, she will not grow well. You need to make the porridge thicker.
Thicker? Will it not get stuck in her body?
No, she does not eat much. Look here. It should be thick enough for you to feed the baby using your hand. For a start, you only have to give her 2 or 3 small spoons of this. Or any other soft food like pumpkins, bananas 3 times a day. But you also have to continue breastfeeding her as well.
Okay, let me add some flour then. Is this thick enough?
Let me see. Aha, this is good.
Eh?
Do you have some fresh milk? It would be nice to add that to the porridge as well, because milk, eggs, fish and meat contain minerals that will help to make her body strong and healthy.
There's some milk here which I had cooked already. We can use it.
You can also give her mashed potatoes, porridge made out of rice, millet or sorghum. These foods contain minerals that give her energy, but make sure everything you give her is very soft.
I'm so glad you came today. Is it ready now?
Yes, it is. Now let us put it in a clean cup and we will give it to her once it is cold. Be sure to wash your hands with clean running water and soap before cooking food, before and after feeding a baby, and after changing nappies or going to the toilet. And wash all bowls, cups and utensils with clean water and soap.
Hey, is the porridge now cool enough for her to eat?
Let me see. Yes, this is good. You can now feed her.
Please feed her so I can learn how to do it.
Okay.
Hey, but Madam Viola, she's refusing it. Maybe we should give her something else.
Learning to chew and swallow is a new experience for a baby who knows only how to suckle at the breast. You need to be patient because she might refuse at first, but keep encouraging her.
Okay.
But do not force her to eat her food.
Hey, she's eating it now. Hey, she seems to like it as well.
Yes, she does.
I will always make it for her. Hey.
But just because she likes it, it does not mean you give her only that all the time. You can also give her mashed fruits like bananas and vegetables as well. These contain minerals that will protect her against some diseases. And as she grows, her little stomach will be growing too. So you will need to increase the amount of food, the variety or types of foods, the frequency or number of times you feed her, and the thickness of the food you give her. Avoid giving her tea, coffee, soda and sugary or colored drinks. And remember, always wash your hands with soap and water before preparing the baby's food.
Thank you so much for teaching me all these things, Madam Viola. To be very honest, I did not know that there was a difference in the foods we eat. I thought the only use for anything we eat is to get satisfied. But today, I have learned that there are foods that help our bodies to be strong and healthy, foods that give us energy, and foods that protect us against some diseases.
And you have been a very good student.
Thank you.
I have to go now. I promised Mama Sharifa that I would pass by and see how she and her son are doing. But I'll visit you again next week to see how you're doing too.
Thank you very much, and go well.
But in case you have anything that you would like to ask me before I come next week, come to my place and we shall discuss it.
Okay.
Goodbye, my dear, and be a good girl.
She's smiling.
And that is the story of baby Caro. Food is necessary for the proper growth and development of a baby. Many children are too thin and underweight because they do not get enough to eat or they do not eat a mixed diet.
Some are malnourished because they eat a lot of starchy foods like maize, rice, cassava or bananas, and not enough bodybuilding and protective foods like milk, eggs, fish, meat, beans, fruits and vegetables.
It is our role as VHTs to educate fathers and mothers on the importance of feeding babies well using the available local foods. Now as a group, try and answer the following questions. The team leader will have to stop the CD or radio cassette player after each of the questions to give the group time to discuss the answers.
What are some of the good hygiene practices in terms of cleanliness that are important to avoid diarrhea and other illnesses among children?
Here are some possible answers to that question. Number 1. Use a clean spoon or cup to give foods or liquids to your baby. Number 2. Store the foods to be given to your baby in a safe, hygienic place. Number 3. Wash your hands with soap and water before preparing foods and feeding the baby. Number 4. Wash your hands and your baby's hands before eating, and always wash your hands with soap and water after using the toilet and washing or cleaning the baby's bottom.
The next question is, what should a mother do when the baby refuses to eat?
Here are some possible answers to that question. Number 1. Learning to chew and swallow is a new experience for a baby who knows only how to suckle at the breast. So babies need time to get used to eating foods other than breast milk. Be patient and actively encourage your baby to eat. Number 2. Don't force your baby to eat, and use a separate plate to feed the baby to make sure he or she eats all the food given.
As we come towards the end of this session, let us remind ourselves of what we have learnt so far. A child 6 months to 2 years needs to feed at least 3 or 4 times per day.
Always feed your baby using clean cups or spoons. Prepare food in a clean area and keep it covered and protected. It is important to continue breastfeeding on demand both day and night, because breast milk is an important part of the diet until the baby is at least 2 years.
Mothers need to give priority to the feeding of young children to ensure that they get enough food. One way to know children are getting enough food is to put their food on a separate plate and to help them eat.
Now, before we say our goodbyes, here are 2 questions for you to discuss as a group at the end of the session, so please write them down.
Question 1. What do you think Madam Viola means when she uses the words frequency, amount, thickness, and variety? Question 2. What are some of the recommended baby and young child feeding practices that you know?
It was not easy agreeing on who of us should play their favorite song, but we finally agreed that Mildred gets to decide on the song, and we hope you enjoy it.
Remember, health is made at home. So please share what you have learnt today with your partners, community members, and friends. Until next time,
Goodbye.
This program was produced by Health Child. This is a non-governmental organization whose work in Uganda contributes to the reduction of common ill health and death of mothers and children by improving the ability of community health workers to access relevant information about health directly within the community.